Yeah. That's the thing I kept getting with peer viewing, no random thoughts or AOLs with CRV, but an ERV when I was there, completely out of body. I just kept getting water. I was in a water, like a ocean sea. I kept going up, down, up, down. So I'm like, okay, submarine, militaries. I will go over what it was. I will go over. What I really liked about my session was with my peer viewing with ERV. The only thing I could get when I was out of body was dirt, 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 water, water, water. Military purpose. That's it. Then I came back into my body, and then I started doing coordinate remote viewing. And that's where I started to get, like, moon concept, military purpose, military, maybe oil rig in the middle of the desert. What is this desert? What is this ocean? So, no, the summary I wrote was, dirt, moon, military, oil rig, water, or space. So the pure viewing, which I knew with absolute certainty it was accurate, is the dirt and the water and the ocean that I wrote down for what I think the summary is. The rest was certainty, RV, military, oil rig, maybe in the middle of the desert or something. I was thinking. I just couldn't figure out what the fuck I was. But the target was Masada, Israel, RV. Target 35-8002-2107, present time, Judean Desert, next to the Dead Sea. And I really like how much dirt and ocean came up in it. But after my ERV, I started doing CRV. And that's why I kept going more into, like, marine, submarines, underwater, military, because it does have aesthetic data of military. But I'm like, water, okay, that's what I know for sure what there is, and dirt. But what water, military, what is this water? What's in the water, maybe? Why? Okay, there has to be more. So I'm like, maybe marine, ocean, water sketched again, maybe a tank. Is this water? Is there a storm going on? Lightning. And then the pole, too. I kept getting that metal, and I sketched the ladder, too. I'm like, what is this metal? That I know is certain there, too. And I thought it was a ladder. Is there a stir, which it was, and then it was also just metal pole, and it wasn't to anything. So I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I'm like, maybe a flagpole. I don't fucking know. Iraq, war, desert, pyramid, which it was, Egypt's. So I'm like, what the heck is that metal on top of the pyramid? But it turns out it's just metal, because they aren't done building Egypt's. So I'm like, okay, what is this place? It reminds me of Area 51, which I've seen and reviewed before. So I thought of aliens. I sketched the dirt again, because I'm just keep getting dirt, pond, water. That's all I keep getting. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this place? So I keep getting stupid thoughts of CRV, not peer viewing now, of satellite. What is military? Maybe pond, UFOs, maybe satellite, maybe this dome. Stuff like that, okay? I kept getting military aesthetic data. And then I wrote Egypt, and then at this moment I thought of a towel head with Iraq. That's just more aesthetic data with some sketches, and then I kept sketching these metal things on top of this mountain of dirt. I kept getting dirt and mountain. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is. So I went to stage 4, heavy, metal. Okay, still nothing new. Tool, maybe. Dirt, farm, land. The whole point of going there is a very beautiful place, I guess. There's lots of guys and girls there, too. So I kept getting impressions of people, but I thought those were AOLs, just random thoughts, inaccurate, so I disregarded that. Girls there. And I kept getting people again in their cars, because they're going there, and I'm like, okay, we know for sure, dirt, cars, wheels. I kept sketching, yada, yada. Maybe because it's a wheel, and I keep getting dirt, I had a random thought of military, maybe the moon. So I'm like, robot, car, wheels, you know, and then I kept writing dirt, dirt, dirt. I had a random, on stage 4, after ERV in my body, I'm doing CRV, remote viewing. I'm active. I'm in alpha theta regular state now, so it's not as accurate usually. But what I know on stage 4, for sure to be accurate, was being in this ocean and this metal thing in this desert. So I'm popping up and forth in water. I'm like, what popped? So I said, stage 4, what pops? For sure to be accurate. And then I kept getting water, ocean, pops up, down. So I'm like, okay, maybe that metal pole, water, submarine again. I just, for some reason, simplify it enough to where I'm just like, okay, it's just an ocean. Then I went to stage 5, OAP, object, pole, metal again. So I just kept sketching some of the data, polishing tool, metal, yada yada. Then I went to water again, trying to indulge in what I know is accurate, and I just keep coming up with inaccurate concepts of marines. Then
They
I
want
went
me to
to
see some type
water
of
again,
dragon or some lost
trying to
thing, who knows
indulge in
what,
what I know is
at the
accurate,
bottom of the
and I
ocean.
just
So I
keep
started
coming up
swimming
with
in this ocean.
inaccurate concepts
No.
of marines, a marine. And then stage 6, page 1, I sketched a well, water, marine. The ocean, like a big pond, water, and then because I kept thinking of like desert and stuff like that with so much dirt components I kept getting, I kept thinking of like, okay, this is old. It's back in BC, but it's present time I was viewing it, supposed to view it. Stuff like that. So I'm like, this is old. This feels like pottery or Aztecs or something. So I'm like, maybe it has something to do with people like that. That's what I don't like CRV though, because that's inaccurate. That's just a random thought I'm trying to figure out. Instead of just doing ERV, what I'm better at, I don't like CRV. I just keep getting accurate only stuff. So I'm like dirt again. People, moms, fence, gates, family. Just keep getting only kids. Yes, people there. Then I sketch the metal pieces on top of it again. Silver, machine, metal, arena, dirt again, water again. Dirt, only kids. Yes, dirt. Yeah, dirt.
And here is the results that I checked after. That's what I saw. I thought I was in a freaking war zone, though, man. I said museum, zoo, park. I guess it's a national park or two, but park, dirt, kids, moms. I mean, high up. I mean, I even thought of a snake, which I guess is like connotation for like the highway or the road up the mountain, high up, and it's a snake.
Right after ERV, when I came back to my body, immediately I mind mapped down the poles, towel head, because it is in Israel with Muslims, but that's a very offensive word. I did not mean that. That was subconscious. I'm sorry. Iraq, wheels, desert, sand. I got sand. Very offensive word. A lot. Farming. A guy with cloth on head. Military, advance, water, pond. A lot. Instead of ocean. Again, I wrote previously, water again. Stuff like that. Instead of.
I hope you enjoyed.